Vegas, the entertainment, music, and sports capital of the world, it's the JJ and Johnny Show.
It's our Christmas show.
Hello,
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy
Here's,
Hanukkah.
here's your gift. You can
All the
open it
things.
later. This is.
Is that for me?
Yeah, it's for you.
Oh, thank you. Santa Claus is coming. I brought you cookies today.
Oh, thank you. I need
So,
those for my big fat
Food.
face.
Food.
I'm gonna dive right.
Should I
into
just
this.
open this then?
Sure, go through
If
it.
you're, yeah. Okay, so there's maraschino, cherry, and white chocolate chip.
I think that's
which
what I have
I've
right
never
now.
made them before.
Throw one of those my way, please.
Gingerbread.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
And, oh, I will tell you, I think I aced.
Cookie on the cash cam. Cookie on the cash cam. Oh my God. They're,
Ooh.
they're really moist.
Aren't they good?
Yeah.
And there's
Yum.
peanut butter with
Wait.
dark chocolate Hershey's.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm eating something else. What is this?
That is also maraschino.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, let us see. Let us see.
But pull out the peanut butter
Beautiful.
one. Show off the
I
peanut
love
butter.
these. These are such classic cookies.
Look
It's
at
the-
this bag. I want
it's
to
the
crawl
peanut butter
inside
cookie
here.
with the kiss on top.
Oh,
Classic.
So delicious.
can I tell you a thing about Hershey's Kisses this season?
Are they extra good?
Oh, it's so interesting. We'll pull out the Hershey Kiss in there. The actual, and there's a can.
Oh, yeah.
May I? May I?
Yeah.
Okay. So, if you just go to Target and you look for a Hershey's Kiss, they have milk chocolate. They have peppermint chocolate.
Mm.
They have like cafe au lait chocolate. They have maraschino cherry inside the chocolate.
Oh.
Hershey's Kiss. They have every kind of Hershey's Kiss you can imagine. Hershey's Kiss are huge during
Yeah.
Christmas.
I'm
I
a
love
big
that.
I'm a big fan of the peppermint ones that have the little crunchies in them.
Yeah.
They're the best.
Little bits of
so
candy cane.
good. So good.
Yum. But I'm especially proud of the peanut butter.
No, these are all
Good,
extra.
right?
I didn't. Are you a
Oh my
baker?
gosh, Johnny. Thank you. There's like there's like all these things in here.
Yes. Bunch of different stuff.
Ooh, sugar plum berry. Bath frizzes.
Yeah, it's like a bath bomb. You throw it in. It makes bubbles.
Woo!
You and Bailey can have a
Put
nice
this in
time.
here. We do share that sometimes. TMI. Let's ask Cass. You and Michelle have obviously taken a bath together.
No,
What?
no. Maybe one.
Come on.
Maybe one.
I knew it.
Maybe, yeah, we probably did
Was
that.
it at a hotel?
Yeah, we've done it at a hotel because we've had those
a thing.
massive tubs.
Yes.
And the one in our house is we renovated the bathroom and it's a very big tub. You know
Yes.
when you're like you come back and you're both beat from something and you just like let's sit in the tub and
Oh,
turn on the jets.
I love the bathtub. One of the best bathtubs I ever had.
Best bathtubs.
Best bathtubs. Say that 3 times. Was wow. What's this in New York City?
It's a can of cat food.
You probably need to turn it around,
Turn it
JJ.
over.
Vegas sidecar. How would I know that?
No, you wouldn't know.
Ooh.
Smell it.
That's a good one. That's a really good one.
Oh,
It's
oh
got
my
the
gosh,
wood
like
wicker,
balsam.
right?
I
What
love
is it?
those.
Come
I
on.
So
love the
good.
wooden wicks.
It smells like I'm in the woods.
Let me smell it again. It smells great. And
You
the
get-
wicks and the wooden wicks
Yeah.
make it kind of the aroma kind of just floats.
Can you
through
guys
the
smell
room.
that?
Smell the holiday aromas through the camera today. On
Today
YouTube,
we're
on
broadcasting in
Twitch,
smell-o-vision.
Yes.
So just scratch your screen.
on Facebook.
Scratch your monitor or your iPhone.
We have all the rich, yummy smells. I think all
Of
of
the
December
holidays.
is so sensory. It's so satisfying and comforting.
Mm-hmm.
All of December.
No, I love like mulled spices and what do we burn in the
Yes.
office? What do we burn in the office?
Oh, like evergreen tree.
Oh,
Oh,
the
the best.
Smell.
Yes.
I burned 2 of them.
Yes.
2 massive ones because I love
I love
just
it too.
love those aromas, those seasonal aromas.
And like that apple, I had like a
Apple cinnamon?
like a red apple kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I even put cinnamon sticks in the pot of water on the top of the stove, low simmer.
Yep.
Yeah,
You know that whole thing?
yeah.
Like a mulligan
Have you ever
spice.
have you ever done the mulling spices?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So good.
Oh my, it
Oh.
fills the house. It's amazing. It makes it very Christmassy.
Oh, whoa, Johnny, vanilla?
Yeah, I think it goes with this, right? Isn't this part of the
Jeez.
whole? Is this part of?
Cass,
Oh, this is Bed Bath and Body Works.
Cass, we're getting really luxurious.
Good
in
stuff
Here.
there.
Oh boy,
That's
Johnny,
good
thanks.
stuff. I'll take some.
I know you got a little.
My hands
You
are
got
dry.
desert hands.
Oh my God, every day.
I love lavender with vanilla
Ooh,
too.
This is
Amazing.
delicious. Do you know what? This is a guilty pleasure, but I love stuff from Victoria's Secret. Cass, if I toss this over, you think you can catch it?
Oh yeah.
You look like a regular guy.
wow.
But that's not Melania.
Ah, this is the JJ and Johnny show. I know he is a regular
Ah.
guy.
That's not
This is his
great.
real life costume as holiday.
It's the holiday. There's something else.
We're unwrapping presents. Welcome to the show.
All right,
Thanks for joining us,
I'm gonna
Robert.
finish this on camera.
Oh my
That was
gosh!
actually a little
and
too much.
Beautiful feet. You just are hooking me up.
You know,
Way to spoil a lady. Thanks, John.
all the footy stuff.
Oh,
Keeping it soft.
love that. Keeping it well exfoliated and
And smelling
moisturized.
good.
Thank you so much. Very thoughtful.
Welcome.
Very thoughtful. I love it. All of it. Wow.
And these
My
are from
hands
our
are
sponsors.
moisturized. My hands are
These from our
moisturized.
sponsors, Victoria's
From our
Secret.
sponsor. Victoria's Secret. We have an international
Revitalizing
sponsor.
foot set.
Bed
Well,
Bath and Body Works.
There you go.
There you go. I'll
Well,
put this
we
away.
are obviously enjoying the holidays here in Las Vegas. So I saw you last night very briefly.
Yes, we were at a new restaurant here. Well, it's a new
Second location.
second location. One's over in Summerlin. This one's over in Henderson, close to where both of us live. It's a place called North Italia. And on this site, on this pad site, there's two restaurants because these people are very smart. They build two restaurants at the same time. One is Flower Child, which we did a little video on.
We did. Check
You
it
go
out on
back
our
and-
YouTube page.
You can go back and look at that. That's Flower Child's kind of the healthy, on the go kind of food.
Kind of
right?
very brunchy, kind of like late lunchy or late
right.
breakfast
Sandwiches.
kind of vibes.
Yeah,
Yep.
more place you really go for lunch. We're North Italia.
Healthy.
Yeah, North Italia is true Italian. Pizzas, meatballs, all that kind of stuff. On the quick menu. I didn't take a look at the main menu. Did you?
Mhm.
Did you?
I didn't eat last night, but I have before, and the dishes are excellent.
The
Like,
pizza's
the food is really
amazing.
good.
Yeah,
Really good.
yeah.
Aaron-
It's a good spot.
Arancini, or do you say arancini?
Arancini.
They have a good arancini. They have great salads, decent pizzas. It's fun.
Yeah.
Also, it's the atmosphere, isn't it?
Yeah, there's
It's like a
something.
high-end
It's
atmosphere.
really nice. It's a really beautiful layout. We were in the outdoor. We say outdoor, but it's kind of a covered with the
Semi-outdoor.
heaters. Yeah, we're very spoiled here in Las Vegas because
Ah.
even if it's a tiny bit cold, the heaters come on.
Oh my gosh. I know, it's all relative. Ooh, it's 60. We're cold.
It's freezing here.
Cass is cold. She's got her fur coat on
I
today.
do. Do you
Tell
guys
us
see
about
this?
coat, Cass.
Yeah.
It's pretty glam, babe.
This coat was a gift. It's made out of fox fur, actually.
It's real fox.
It's real fox.
Wow.
Little
It's
foxy.
it's so
Hold on, I have to get a
nice.
can of paint that I can throw.
I know.
Don't
Very
do that.
controversial.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Very nice.
Yeah. I tell you, once it is a coat, though, someone should wear it. Better
Yeah.
than sitting in a closet.
It's a
but,
coat now.
Yeah, it's sad. It's sad. Well,
I
after that, you went to the show, Melody Sweets, a good friend of ours, a
Yes.
beautiful burlesque performer here in Las Vegas who's she's kind of a legend locally
Yeah, I think
Yep.
her run in Absinthe kind of secured that.
as the green fairy that comes out of the ceiling.
Right, and she's like JJ said, she's very beautiful. She's very funny.
She is.
I did her cooking show. She did our show.
She did.
She came and did our show. She was so well supported last night at the Smith Center in Myron's. Everybody was there. JJ and Johnny Katz was there, and like everyone we know was there,
Nice.
and everybody came out. It was a great show because it was her and about 5 other guests in her show doing songs, and a great band, Kevin Molinax and Isaac, and we're so blessed to have so many amazing musical artists here in
Love
Las
it.
Vegas. So.
Was it holiday themed?
Yeah, it was a
everything-
holiday
yep.
theme, everything, every song, and she's a little sultry and sexy, so everything kind of had a little sexy edge, a little, yeah.
She does that kind of retro, almost glamorous, campy, burlesque just so well.
Yeah.
She's just beautiful.
But this was,
Love her.
this was kind of more about her high-end
Ooh.
show. And a
Ooh, I
beautiful
like it.
gold.
Really?
I want to say it was a gold lame dress that kind of shot out at the bottom, and she's just amazing. I love her, and she's like really a treasure here in Las Vegas. So.
Nice.
Yeah.
What else are you going to go see this week?
Well,
Do we know?
I don't know what else I was supposed to go out tonight, but there's so many things going on.
I know.
So many
I know.
parties and all those
Yeah.
types of things. But I would like to mention I did Viva Oi Vegas this past Sunday. We have a photo of that. It's a show to raise money for Jewish Nevada and for the JCC, the Jewish Community Center. So I was very happy to be a part of that. I was the only Gentile performer in the entire show.
What an honor!
What an honor! And I got to be the closing comedian for this 2-hour show. Lots of music, lots of comedy, very upbeat shows at Notoriety. And then last week I wasn't here, unfortunately. I was in Florida being sent to Austin Powers, baby.
Oh, what a fun picture!
Yeah, so I did a corporate
Oh,
meeting
man.
in South Beach. That's my boss, my de facto boss there. That's Peter Hecht. He's a fascinating guy. And then we had a great reception for all the people. All the attorneys were at the event. That's Lloyd Brown. He's very funny. He's an attorney. For those of you on the East Coast, he's an attorney for Wawa. If you're in the Northeast, you know Wawa. Everyone knows Wawa. So we had a great time. It was a beautiful time to be there. It wasn't too hot.
I love Florida in
Yeah.
December. I
Yeah.
love it. How fun!
And
oh
we
my
were at
goodness.
the W on the
Oh!
beach in South Beach.
That's my jam.
Yeah, and I was
That's
traveling
right.
last Thursday,
Yeah.
so I couldn't. You've been there?
Yes, I've been there. No, but there's something else. Las Vegas now has a W once again.
Oh,
It
we
opened
do.
on Wednesday.
Yes, Delano is now a W.
Yay! So we have the W.
Yeah,
Yay.
R.I.P.
Yeah, I love,
Delano.
Don't you love a W?
I love W's.
Yeah.
I love W. They
Yeah.
treat in this particular W I've stayed at probably 6 times now, and from the moment you get out of your car, the Uber, whatever it is, you feel so welcomed, and their staff is absolutely amazing.
When you stay at a W, things are just better. So,
Yeah.
like, from that moment where you get out of the car, their theme is whatever, whenever. So, in other words, like, whatever you want, no matter how high maintenance you are,
Right, they'll take care of it.
we're going to hook you up.
Yeah,
Which
and
says a lot.
And even like the little things, like I needed to like check out on the day I was there. I was performing in the morning, and I had to go change and
That
all
seems
that.
perfectly reasonable.
And they basically wrote, unfortunately, we can only give you till 1 p.m. I got a text on my watch,
Yeah.
and I remember thinking, I thought that is so great that they messaged me and said, and it was 1 o'clock was perfect.
Right.
Usually it's
That
12.
is pretty late.
They just
right.
couldn't go beyond 1 o'clock. But they were like, unfortunately, we can't go beyond 1 o'clock. And I thought, they're so on top of it. They're in communication with you the whole time. I'm always having to like print scripts and run down to the front desk because a lot of the business
Yep.
centers and most hotels are gone
Yeah.
now. So they're just an awesome hotel. And it was started by Ian Schrager, who had started Studio 54 with Mark Rubel. They split after Studio 54, but he went into Ian Schrager went on to create the boutique hotel, and that
so
was
it's got
the
those
W.
groovy vibes
Yeah.
and everything. The last time I was staying there was when I was in Seattle a few weeks ago, and I had a few hours before I had to meet someone in the morning, and so I went by the front desk, and they were having a yoga class for free at like 8 a.m. I was like, well, why not? I took the best yoga class in downtown Seattle.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
and
in a
is it the
W
fitness
conference
center? I can
room.
only assume, but the fitness
Yeah.
center was great, right?
It's great.
You know, a
It's
lot
great.
of hotels are kind
Yeah.
of cheaping out on the fitness centers anymore, but all the W's have great fitness centers and great restaurants.
So you travel a lot for sure. Always very trendy restaurants. You travel a lot. Do you think that a lot of places, hotels, and places that host conferences are rebounding after the pandemic, like bringing back some of those services that they got rid of during the pandemic? Like, I will tell you this: the W used to always give you free little soaps in
Right.
the bathroom, and they're iconically known for these soaps.
Not
And they've
anymore.
taken it away.
Yeah, those big things in the shower.
Yeah, now you have to do the shower and you can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always felt like the very first time I saw that in a hotel, not necessarily a W, I was kind of like, really?
Yep.
Because I caught one, not caught, but one of the housekeepers is like with a 50-gallon drum,
Yeah.
like reloading it, and I don't know what it does. It takes the romance out of staying in a hotel
It
room.
does.
There's somebody with a 50-gallon drum of shampoo and conditioner refilling these things that are now anchored to the wall.
Yep.
And these are the good hotels.
Yeah. We ought to talk to someone in hospitality. Of course, we're right here in Las Vegas, and ask them, like, why has this become a trend? So, you know what they're going to do? They're going to come up front with a very corporate answer of, like, well, we're using less plastic.
Yeah, and you know
what
they're
I mean?
saving.
How many millions? I mean, but for the W Hotel to take away that amenity,
Yeah,
I think was a really big loss.
right. I agree.
It's
But, you
part
know,
of the pampering of the experience.
Mhm, yeah, and one of the things though in their rooms, just the details. Under the beds, the lights. Under the sink, under both levels, there's lighting. Everything's big. All the tile work is amazing. The bamboo wooden floors.
Even the pens and pencils and the notepads are like really cool design.
Yeah,
You know, the simple ones.
yeah.
And the way they fold the towels. Everything. The
Even-
music in the lobby.
Music in the lobby, and even their housekeeping staff. They're just. I'm very lucky. I get to travel to so many places. And the W, what is unique about the W on top of all these hotels is when they were that boutique hotel in the beginning, they changed the hospitality industry. Those details didn't really exist in the Holiday Inn and in the Marriotts and in the Hiltons. Not that they're not great brands, but they influenced all
So-
those brands with those details.
You were talking about the guy who started it was somehow
Ian
connected to Studio 54.
Yes.
Was the first hotel, the first W in New York City?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't
Yeah,
know that.
yeah.
That's so cool to know. I love that. Now they're all around the world.
No, yeah, they're
It
all
is
over
an
the world.
international hotel.
Yeah. And they set the
It's-
standard, and they've been able to survive. A lot of times, kind of innovators, people take all those innovations, and that whoever was the leader kind of disappeared. But they've created that really innovative, high
Young,
level,
modern.
young, yeah.
Scale.
In New York,
Not
when they
cheap.
first opened in New York, like,
Yep.
you couldn't get a room there. I mean, it was
Yeah.
that hip. It was
Yep.
very much like he took a lot of the ethos from Studio 54. It's harder to get in, but once you're in, and it's all these services and amenities, and it was very smart the way he approached that.
I spent New Year's of 2006 at the W Hotel in West Los Angeles. And we got, only through the luck of being in the right place at the right time, we were given kind of like a table inside the club.
Yeah.
And I had a group of friends, and who comes in at about 9 o'clock and takes the table next to us? Britney Spears.
Wow.
Britney Spears.
This is pre-Knives, right? This
Yep,
is pre-Knives.
totally pre-knives. She was with the dancer. Who was the guy she had the babies with?
Oh.
Kevin Federline.
Kevin Federline.
Her and Kevin Federline were next to me
Was
for
it
New Year's.
Federline?
Federline.
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 He
I
really
think it is
blew that,
Federline.
didn't he? He blew that.
He really messed that
Kinda
up.
blew that.
Yeah. Wouldn't you just try to hang in there and keep it
Yeah,
together?
like something, anything.
Yeah.
Gee, she must have been really nutty.
But you know, her choice of men.
Not
Don't you
so
wish
hot.
you could do that sometimes with
Not so
celebrities?
hot.
Just kind of intervene and point them to like a nice, stable accountant.
Yeah.
You know,
Stable account.
just date a nice, stable tax attorney.
Yes, get your act together.
Just keep it on the rails.
So do we have any questions? Anything that's come in from around the
Oh my
world?
goodness. Well, we're obviously huge fans of the W. So, wait, I had one more thing to tell you about the W. What was it?
Well, so now it's funny, it
I
started
don't know,
as a
but I love the W.
it
Now
started
it's
as
here
a-
in Las Vegas.
but it started as a boutique hotel, and now they're like 50-story buildings, which is like which they were the opposite of. They
Yeah.
were the
Well,
antithesis
But see,
of
that's
the 50-story
what
hotel.
happens in corporate America is things start out really creative and cool and awesome and kind of unique, and then the whole idea is
Gets co-opted.
to sell them. Doesn't the W in its early days kind of remind you of Virgin, the
Yes,
airline for
yes.
a while? How you
True.
would go onto the. Did you ever fly Virgin?
I've never
It's
flown
a little
Virgin.
Slightly before probably your flight time. It was super groovy. You'd go on, there'd be cool music, there'd be ambient lighting, and it was just like the airline stewards and stewardesses could kind of have personality.
Yeah.
They encouraged them to.
And they were very attractive. I think they really went out of their way to hire attractive
Right.
flight attendants. Now you got, it's sad.
Are you one of those controlling opinion about that?
Yeah.
You know, and I've shared with you my
70-year-old woman with a cigarette, a bouffant hairdo. What do you want? What do you want? You want the peanuts or the cookies? What do you want? You're not allowed to smoke. You know that. Shut up.
But you know, it's such a double-edged sword isn't the analogy I'm going for. It's a two-sided issue because I have seen people treat flight attendants so badly.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's horrible.
So badly that you think, why on earth would you like accept this job?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't know. They do it just from the job aspect of it being, when I fly a 5-hour, 6-hour flight cross country, I'm wiped out. To know that, I'll fly from Newark to Las Vegas and they're going, we have a 1-hour turnaround. We're flying back to Newark. I'm like, how are you doing that?
Right, like that's
And then
a
the
shift.
people on the international flights, when I meet the international flight attendants, I'm like, how do you make that flight to Tokyo? And then you have a day off and you fly back. It's really hard on your body. But then to have 175, 200 people on a domestic flight, and not everybody's in a good mood, and people aren't getting along, and there's luggage issues, and you have to constantly
Negotiate with people.
negotiate and always be, what's the right term, de-accelerating, or bringing things down,
De-escalating.
de-escalating.
And-
You constantly have to be in that mindset. And there's some guy 10 rows back, videotape, shooting you on
Yes!
a phone.
Yes.
Some wacky guys having a meltdown.
That puts me over the edge, actually, when I've seen people take out their phone and start to film employees. I feel like that is just, when I have witnessed it, it's been very invasive. I think it's crazy. So we are grateful to the flight attendants this holiday season.
Grateful to you.
Thank you.
Getting everybody home safely.
Except for the lady who kicked me off Alaska Airlines because my dog's nose was out of the carrier. You get coal for Christmas.
How long ago was that again?
Yeah, that was over the summer. It was in August.
But
Yeah.
they rescheduled you.
If I can tell you how a 4-hour trip turned into a 9-hour trip,
Yeah.
and it was
I
a
don't doubt it.
genuine nightmare because this airline stewardess was very young and very incapable of communicating. So anyway, these gifts are so great.
Oh, it's the
So
least I
thank
can do.
you.
Thank you for creating this show and having me as your co-host. And
Well,
us-
thank you for being my co-host.
No, it's my pleasure.
And jumping into this whole adventure that we've had with Cass all year.
Mm-hmm.
What fun we've had in 2024. I feel like we should have a little summation
I think,
video.
especially
Yeah.
IMAX. That was great.
Oh, IMAX.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
yeah, that was-
CES is coming up.
CES.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need a little 2024
Year in
reel.
review.
Yeah.
Yeah, just mixing everything together. I think that'd be really cool.
Like Kelly and
Yeah.
Mark do.
Yeah. We'll get the editing team on
Yeah,
that
the
right
editing
away.
team. Yes,
Um,
in the Philippines.
Let me think of some of my favorite memories. Well, it's been really fun. Well, first of all, I remember the rehearsal before we. The
I
tech
remember our
rehearsal.
meetings. Us
Yep.
meeting at the Starbucks to figure out what the structure of the show is going to be,
Yep.
how we're going to do it, when we're going to do it, how we're going to get guests.
Oh, we fussed about a name. Should we name it the JJ and Johnny
Oh my
Show
God,
or Live from
so
Las
many
Vegas?
names.
So
So
we,
many
we would
names.
ask AI over and over again,
Yeah.
what should we name it? I would say one of my funnest memories was I think having Jen Kramer in was really fun.
That was
funny you were going to
amazing.
say that. I was going to say the same exact
Yeah.
thing. She's
Also,
awesome.
having Mystic Mona come in and give
Yes.
horoscopes was
Yeah,
really
Marie,
fun.
yeah. That was very interesting.
Yeah.
She's
What
great.
about you? What episodes do you
Well,
remember?
honestly, it was. I thought the Jen Kramer one was really incredible. I thought that went great, and just those episodes where we got people commenting and things are firing, and it's fun, and we look at the clock and an hour's gone by. All those episodes are like, wow, this is incredible. We love what we do. We love the fact that people watch, and we talk about Las Vegas. We talk about ourselves. We talk about things coming off the top of our heads, and this is such a joy because of what I do with corporate. It's very regimented. Everything's written in advance. It's funny and it's
There's
fun.
No freedom.
But this is just so great that be talking about this town that we both absolutely love, and Cass loves it too. We talk about it all the time.
Cass, your favorite memory from 2024?
My
On
favorite
the show.
memory,
Yeah.
unfortunately, John wasn't here.
You're fired.
But we had tea with Christina,
Oh,
and I
yes.
loved that. That was really cool.
Your good friend Christina. That's
Yeah,
another person
very
Yes.
close friend.
who you introduced to the show.
Yeah, yeah.
And she's amazing. Like, I love following her on
Super
social
talented.
media. She's such a talented singer.
And
Again,
a
another
mom of 2 young kids.
unbelievable.
Such
And
a
they're
cute family.
too.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
can tell
Maverick
that
and
girl's
Ace.
got, you know, some people have good DNA.
She's
That
very
girl's
good
got
at it.
blessed with good DNA.
And they camp with the kids, which is, I don't camp as an adult. I've never camped. I don't want to camp. My idea of camping is the W. You know, and that's glamping for me. But they take the kids out and they camp. And the kids,
that's great.
Because she talks them down and gets them through it, and they wake up the next morning. And
I
you know,
really,
she's a great mom, great performer, great friend. You know.
I really believe in exposing. Of course, I had no children myself, but I really believe in exposing kids like to situations where they have to learn, where they have to kind of challenge themselves that are not exactly comfortable.
Yeah.
And I love getting kids outside,
Yep.
but that's because I grew up in a barn. So
Yeah, you've
Yeah.
got that instilled. But, you
I
know,
do.
that's a really good thing. You know, that's one of the things. I read a lot of self-development books for marketing and business and all
Yeah.
that stuff. And they always say, you know, you've got to be able to be uncomfortable.
oh, nice.
That's the only way you can
Yeah.
grow. You're not going to get through it. If everything's comfortable all the time, you're not going to grow as a person or as a host or as an artist. Things have to be uncomfortable, and you've got to get to the other side of that.
You know who's comfortable? Producer Cass. Why? Because she's wearing her fur coat today. Hi, Cass. You feeling cozy
Brought to
over
you
there in your
by-
fur?
I'm so cozy right now.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys see this, but it's like super thick.
Supermodel work.
We're warm
What's the
over
inside?
here.
What's the inside of the coat?
It's like,
Oh, it's like a silk lining.
yeah, it's something like
I was
that.
hoping this would have like a crazy lining too, but the purple works.
I love
It's cozy,
this.
though.
This is fun.
I love
This is
it.
super fun. Well,
Order
so
this on
maybe
the-
more guests in 2025.
Yes, we've had some great guests. You know, we're going to get out more, and we're going to be working on some big projects that we can't talk about, but we're very excited.
Are they huge?
I would say they're huge. I would say it's going to be, and we might have a guest. We might get Trump in here for an interview.
Oh,
That
well, he
might
might
be
be
a
out
fun-
now that he's not campaigning.
No,
He
he
still has a
has,
thing for
he has a lot of
podcasts.
free time.
So-
yeah, Joe
Yeah.
Rogan,
Maybe,
Jake
yeah,
Paul, you know,
JJ and Johnny show.
JJ Johnny
See?
show.
See,
We're
it's
gonna,
the Jays.
yeah.
It's the Jays. Okay, we have, if you're ready, we have 12 minutes with our friends. We've mentioned this show before. This is one of our smaller but
I
mighty
don't
shows
know.
here in Las Vegas. It's the Sally Olsen and Ned Mills,
Yeah.
who do a Carpenters tribute show here in Las Vegas. These two people are sort of like born and made to do this show.
Yes. They look like them.
I know. They sound like them.
Yeah. They sound like them. They look like them. And it's pretty hard to find two people who are not in this, you know, the Carpenters were brother and sister. Most people may not know that. So they were brother and sister. These two are not brother and sister.
In fact, they're romantically linked, which
Right.
is a little weird because they
Right.
play brother and sister
Right.
on stage.
It's
which
like
you
the
know,
Brady Bunch
you
characters when they started dating.
Right.
It's just,
You know how those things go.
yeah.
It's theater.
Yeah, but they're really well known here in Las Vegas, and they're one of those shows that you'll find somewhere. It's a great ticket price, and then you're just blown away by their talent.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I've had the opportunity to work with them, so that's how I met them.
I'm sure you'll work with them again because they are going nowhere. They're at the V Theater at Planet Hollywood, and we are going.
She doesn't
to,
mean they're
what?
going nowhere career-wise.
No.
She just means
Oh,
they're here.
what I meant was their show is up and running.
They have a home. They have a home.
Yeah,
here
if
in Las
someone
Vegas.
just took out that soundbite,
Right.
Yep.
They're
know
not
what to say.
going anywhere.
they're not going anywhere, and neither are we. And now we bring you.
Wait a minute, we should have drinks. It's our Christmas show. It's our Christmas office party. We should have little
You are so
drinks.
right. We should be getting tipsy.
Yeah, we should have thought of this like
knocking
30
stuff
minutes ago.
over.
Maybe we do
Ah,
that.
okay,
New Year's show?
You want to do the New Year's show with the cocktail?
We can
yeah,
toast.
we should. I'll wear a tuxedo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should dress really nice for that.
I love
Let's do
this
it.
I love this outfit on you, Johnny.
I love
Ho ho ho.
it. It's one
Can
of
I
the.
ask for something for Christmas?
Can you? I've showered you with gifts.
I know you have. You were so generous, and I really love every one of them.
Yeah, we're running out of time though. You should get me my gifts.
You read my mind. I did not bring your gifts today. I was busy making lower thirds and editing video.
That's the gift of lower thirds.
That's right.
Yes.
Speaking of lower thirds, wait till you see them in this next moment. Let's play. By Sally Olsen and Ned Mills from Carpenter's Legacy. Hi, guys. Good evening.
Hi.
Hi.
Thanks for joining me right after stepping off stage. How was your show tonight?
It was great. It was great. We're well into the holiday season and doing our Christmas show, and so we love doing the Christmas show, and people are so much in the holiday spirit, so it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, there's a great spirit throughout the air. I think your doggy is feeling it too. Who's the pup who's joining us?
Yeah,
No.
she's
that's
running all over the
literally,
place.
She's running as soon as I got home, she gets excited when Daddy's home. So she's kind of running in circles all over the house now. I'll go get her. You say hi.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is Lola.
Hi, Lola.
She's a 4-year-old rescue, and she identifies as a pit bull.
Oh my gosh, that is hilarious.
Yeah.
Of course she does.
Yeah,
Oh
she
my
like
gosh.
your daddy. Did you look at that? See?
Well, you guys are quite known throughout Las Vegas in the entertainment community. You do an exceptional show, keeping the legacy of the Carpenters alive. Your show, I've seen it at the V Theater at Planet Hollywood. It's a tribute to all the great music that the Carpenters produced. How did this whole Carpenters Legacy show start for you?
Well, it started 10 years ago back in Vermont, where I'm from. I started putting together, it started as a one-woman show, and it was supposed to just be like a one-time cabaret one-woman show. I was studying voice professionally and running a singing or a voice studio. And so my singing teacher, I was running the business for him, so I got a lot of like free voice lessons, which was great. And he suggested, well, why don't you put together a one-woman show? This was, several years into studying with him. So this was around 2013, 2014. And I always loved the music of the 60s and 70s. And in pretty short order, it became a tribute to the Carpenters because he recognized that my voice is very similar to Karen's. And I loved the idea. And so that's what the show was. And it debuted in January, I think it was January 16th of 2015. So we're coming up on the 10-year anniversary of when it all began. But I was doing it for a couple of years, and then I saw that I wanted to kind of revamp the show to make it a full-on impersonation show versus originally I was singing the songs and telling the history between the songs, but I wanted to be totally in character. And I also needed somebody to play the role of Brother Richard. So I was very curious about Las Vegas, and Ned and I were introduced by a mutual friend. And so I came out here to visit for the first time in January of 2018. And the rest was history. And I moved out here a couple months later.
Well, it must have been really interesting as you did that first one-woman show and found that your voice was suited, but also like you're physically suited to play Karen Carpenter. So it really is an amazing match, as well as Ned sitting next to you. Few people have like kind of the exact skill set behind the piano and vocally, to link up with such a famous musical duo, but you guys you're doing it. So yeah, I tell you, when you find something good, you roll with it. And so now you've been playing at the V Theater at Planet Hollywood, and tell me about the reception you're getting from the fans.
Yeah, they really love what we're doing. It's interesting too that some fans, they come maybe as somebody's guest or family members, and the younger people, a lot of them aren't that familiar with the Carpenters, but they all come out as huge fans of the Carpenters because not only do we perform, all the greatest hits, and then of course in the Christmas show we do their Christmas classics, but it's a trip down memory lane, and it's also a big history lesson. We open with a trivia video and with a lot of facts and tidbits. And because we perform in character, we're probably the only Carpenters tribute in the world who does a recreation of their actual concerts. So if anyone wanted a chance to see Karen and Richard and they missed that, during their heyday, this is the chance to do it.
For sure. It's neat to hear that those younger people are leaving with a little bit of a perspective, like a musical education, because they were so much a part of the music. What you would say, really, they're in the 70s. I mean, for the most part.
Yeah, that was their heyday. They signed with A&M Records in 1969, but they were going strong all through the 70s, and then it kind of ended in the early 80s.
Yeah, the zenith of their career is like 1976, 77. Our Christmas shows are based on their TV specials from 1977 and 78. And our main show is based on their concerts they did in 1976. And that's like the sweet spot.
Well, it's such an amazing experience for someone like me who was born in the 70s and who, didn't go, I never went a year of my life without hearing the Carpenters on the radio. And so the music for me is like stepping back in time. And, I'm thinking about my parents at that time and my upbringing at that time and what was happening, across the United States at that time. It's so interesting. Well, let's, put Karen and Richard aside for a moment and talk about this new Christmas album. It's really awesome. And I want to tell you guys that this evening, actually, I was talking to my brother-in-law who just landed from Canada. And he said, wait a minute, are you interviewing the people who have put out the new Christmas album of the Carpenters that I've been listening to up in British Columbia?
Oh, no way.
Wow.
So yes, so you have international ears are listening to this album right now. It's really exciting. It's a combination of actual hits that the Carpenters were very well known for during the holidays. And then there's an original song in there as well.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Yeah, how they came about was right after the past Christmas season in January. Sally and I were talking and we're like, when is the last time you heard a brand new Christmas hit? I mean, with all due respect to all the classics, every year a lot of popular artists, they're singing Silent Night and Jingle Bells and the same thing. But it's been quite a while since something new and hopefully refreshing has come about. So we decided, let's take it a step further. If Karen and Richard were still producing Christmas hits, what would it sound like? So I sat down at the piano and started playing around with some chords and melodies. And we realized interesting backstory because, Sally is from Vermont. I'm from North Carolina. And we rarely get to go home on the holidays. Even this year, we're working Christmas Day. We have a show.
Right.
And so that's how it came about with, if we can't have our families with us, at least we can have them in spirit. And, we are a couple. So that's where I put in the line, if there's no one else, I'd rather spend my Christmas time with you. And so that's how the song came about.
Oh, it's so nice. It occurs to me that because you're people who have literally embodied these people by doing this tribute show for so long, that it's the closest we'll ever get to them actually writing another Christmas song. Because it's definitely inspired by their music, correct?
Absolutely.
Yeah, especially arranging wise. I have an arranging background. I studied jazz arranging at North Texas State back in 19 blah 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 blah. But anyway,
dates are irrelevant.
Yeah, but I intentionally put in like 6-part jazz harmony, and the only way to recreate that accurately, but to get that signature Carpenter sound, everything has to be sung twice. So the 6-part harmony, it took 12 tracks just for the background vocals of that. And so, and then the other interesting thing about this, like a lot of Christmas albums, you have to record it in the summer to release it in the winter. So it's, it's 115 degrees outside and Sally's singing about chestnuts roasting on an
Yeah.
open fire.
We've been in Christmas mode since early June.
Yeah. Yeah, but
That
that's
that actually helped me get through. And you're being modest by saying 115 because we hit 120 this summer. But
yeah.
I was praying for snow in July here in Las Vegas, so I get it. I get it.
We're gonna
Well,
get it tomorrow, actually. We're flying to Green Bay, Wisconsin to do a concert in Harris, Michigan, in the Upper Peninsula near the Canadian border. And at the low, I just checked the weather, it's going to be 7 degrees.
I have personal experience with the Upper Peninsula, and I will just tell you, good luck and pack like double gloves. Okay, double gloves.
Absolutely, yeah.
Luckily, I kept
Yeah.
a lot of my Vermont winter wear, so I will
Oh, you're a Vermont girl. You got this. Yeah.
Keep my digits warm. Exactly.
Yeah. You might have to help North Carolina over there, though.
Yeah, we're excited. It's a 1,300 seater and looks like we're almost sold out already.
Oh, guys, I just love that you found this as performers. We're so happy to have you in Las Vegas. People should know. I was chatting with Sally before you came in, Ned, and that she informed me the show really has like no closing date. Typically, when I interview people in Vegas, I'm like, well, how many dates do you have? And will it get renewed or not? But it is running at the V Theater. It's a very beloved theater here in Las Vegas inside Planet Hollywood. So make sure to check it out. Currently your schedule is, it's an afternoon show, correct?
yeah, late afternoon, early evening. It's Mondays through Thursdays at 5 p.m.
Perfect. We love it. Thank you so much for joining us. And what are we getting the dog for Christmas?
Oh God, yeah. Lola's got all kinds of stuff for Santa. It's interesting. We each buy her gifts, but we don't tell each other what we got her because we're afraid that she might tell Lola what I got her, right? So she gets all kinds of toys and sweaters, and she's 4. She's just like a 4-year-old girl that we get, oh, let's open this up, and the bags, and her eyes just light up, and she gets all excited, so
Oh.
it's gonna be really fun.
Animals make everything better. By the way, did Karen or Richard have a dog?
They did. They had 2 dogs. They had a Samoyed named Mush, and they had a German Shepherd named Lady.
Oh.
So they were very much dog people too. And
Yeah.
I think we haven't really announced this, but we could kind of.
Oh,
Maybe
what do you got?
We
might.
might be putting Lola in the show in 2025 sometime.
Yes, more dogs on stage in Las Vegas. Sally, I love that. And you just
And
let
we've been
us know
asking
that
for
right
it,
here.
so-
We just broke the news.
Yeah, so we've been speaking with her manager, and of course she has a union contract, so we have to negotiate to see if we can afford her, but it's going to be a lot of fun. Oh, be sure to tell your fans too. We travel all over the country. Of course, we were in Dallas last week. We played Florida, California. We're going to be in New York City in April. Tell them to check out our website, carpenterslegacy.com, and go on our tour page so they can see the next time we might be playing in their neighborhood as well.
Absolutely. There's so many people that are, so passionate about all the music that these two created. And I love that you guys are keeping it alive, and you're doing it so well. I mean, musically, costume wise, the space, the theater is lovely. So it's definitely a destination for people coming to Las Vegas, or if you're coming to their town. But thank you for spending this time with me, because you just come off stage. So I appreciate you just giving it a few more minutes.
You're welcome.
Yeah, all right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Lola, tell us, say bye-bye. Say thank you.
Bye, Lola. Can't wait to see you on stage.
Okay.
Bye.
Oh,
Thanks
wow.
for joining us.
Happy holidays, guys.
Yes, thank you so much. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate. Thank you so much. We'll be back here.
Johns has a sugar crash because he was like really, really full of.
No, during the entire
Full of
interview.
it. We'll be back here again for another episode. Cass, thanks for joining us. Any New Year's resolutions before we go?
I'm gonna eat better. That's my
Oh.
resolution.
Okay.
Oh, I have important. I'll be
What?
at Jimmy Kimmel's Comedy Club, December 26th, the day after Christmas. 2 shows. I'm doing Trump.
No way!
Yeah, we're gonna do a Trump show.
I love it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, how
So,
fun.
Almost forgot. I buried the lead.
You
I buried
did,
the
dude.
lead.
Jimmy Kimmel's on the 26th.
All right, bye
We're heading to
everybody.
Las Vegas. Bye, guys.
Feliz Navidad.